Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for GeForce Cup Overwatch Season 2 action as we head into round 2. I'm Captain Arya, and with me, as always, RatZ to bring you all the action as we go into this second set of matches of the group stages. Match day 5, PlayerZ taking on Kurukshetra in an elimination match in the lower bracket, and at 8:30 p.m., Havoc Nation taking on LXG Bangalore A in a match that sees the winner qualify directly for the playoffs. That's how do you think today is going to go?
Well, one thing's for certain, somebody's going home.
Yeah.
And we don't want to see anybody go home here in the GeForce Cup, but it has to happen. It is a tournament, a competition after all. And unfortunately, I have to say this, but one of these guys, they're going home, and I don't want to see neither of them go because they've both been playing really well. Their performance has been exceptional in the entirety of that round one matches that we witnessed last week. And PlayerZ versus Kurukshetra, both really good teams. They're very good. They played really well against their opponents. Kurukshetra especially, giving a fight to LXG Bangalore. So personally, I hope Kurukshetra they come off on top, but PlayerZ they might be able to bring something.
I mean, they might just surprise them. So hopefully that cafe also has something up their sleeve. Let's take a look at both cafes first, guys. As we've mentioned before, these are NVIDIA Certified cafes across the country participating in the tournament. These are some of the best places to play your games. If you're looking to play whether esports games or AAA games, you can head on over to these NVIDIA Certified cafes to have the best possible gaming experience. Now, PlayerZ hailing from Chennai, it's a 20 PC cafe with GTX 960s, while Kurukshetra, we go all the way to Mumbai. It's a large 40 PC cafe, platinum certified with GTX 1060. That's a pretty great way to game. RatZ, walk us through the two lineups competing.
All right. So in the side of PlayerZ, we've got Manoj Kumar, the captain, playing with the moniker Pain, and he's going to be joined by Nawaz, 50 below, Dante, DJ, then Death Striker, and I think DJ was the guy from Team A. So we're going to go and move ahead to the Kurukshetra lineup, where we've got Kancha, Slayer, Rex, Hades, Overlord, and Killer. And Slayer, that guy, he's just been mad here. I mean, both Slayer and Rex, they've been just completely playing out of their minds this entire tournament.
Yep. So the game, just like before, guys, the match is a best of 3. The map picks have been made. The first coming up, Route 66, followed by Volskaya Industries, and then Lijiang Tower should we require it. The players are all set for the first map, Route 66. Let's see how this one goes, RatZ.
Yep. Route 66, an escort map, to be precise, as, they have to take the payload all the way to the final point here, and this is gonna be really, really fun to watch. As both of these teams, they have shown some insane amount of players, and we're gonna see PlayerZ. They're gonna be starting off in this defensive side, while the side of Kurukshetra, they're gonna be on the attack here, and we're gonna see the compositions come up soon enough in just another about 5 to 10 seconds here, and it's gonna be really good.
Yep, let's take a look at what they're setting up. Kurukshetra right now have a Torbjorn, a Widowmaker, a Hanzo, a Symmetra, Lucio, and a Bastion. That is an extremely squishy lineup.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Bastion though, I mean, he's the only one that's very strong in this point, and
but he needs to be behind a Reinhardt, doesn't he?
Yeah, but what I think is, remember in last week's group team matches, PlayerZ played the same strategy against LXG Bangalore B with the Bastion on attack. The only difference is they had a Reinhardt. And I mean, right now, maybe, possibly Kurukshetra are just waiting for it. And there you go. They're not going to pick up the Bastion. They're going to go for the Ana. But in the side of PlayerZ, they're going to have a Reaper Soldier DPS combo with the Roadhog and Diva tank combo here. And 50 below, he's going to be playing the Lucio, while Death Striker is going to be playing the Ana.
We're going to say hi to the opponents.
Yeah.
10 seconds till we kick this first map off, ladies and gentlemen. Lower bracket matchup in Group A. Round 2 kicking off. Loser goes home. Winner gets one final chance at making it to the playoffs. PlayerZ Chennai B versus Kurukshetra. We are off. Rex moves up quickly from that downed.
Yep, he's trying to get some
cabinet.
information here in case anybody decides to
Spots
play
them out.
aggressive.
D.Va's holding super passively there.
Yeah, I mean, that is actually a pretty good way to hold it off there with the defense matrix. But the only problem is you can't hold it forever. You'll have to, there is some kind of cooldown for it. And now D.Va is going to have a small fight here with this Reinhardt. Oh, blocks off that fire strike and is going to go back into the high ground. But Kurukshetra, they're going to be able to move past here. And they're looking good
I
at the
think
moment.
D.Va just got put to sleep, but then somebody insta hit her.
Yeah, and now Rex, as the Genji, he actually managed to take down Destiny there, but it looks like he's going to back away with a little bit of health, and he's going to get that, he's going to be healed up completely. And right now Kurukshetra are in a very good spot as they are moving this payload slowly. But now players, they are going to try and contest this point. And now here Genji, he's already got the Dragon Blade,
goes after Anna, gets hooked by the Roadhog, doesn't get taken down, finds the kill.
Damn, gets two quick
Onto
kills.
50 below while Anna finishes off DJ Destiny. Rex finds the third on Death Striker and Slayer cleans up player 6's Reinhardt. D.Va's mech falls and so does she, and that is a beautifully well done first checkpoint.
Yep, and
with
see,
4 minutes 15 seconds still on the clock.
And see how aggressive Rex is playing. I mean, he's not even going to give them any space to
He does
come
manage to
back.
land some hits on the Lucio as well.
Yeah, I mean,
just to push him back.
He's not giving any
And
space.
also
for
he's
them.
sporting the new Oni skin.
Yeah, I mean, the only skin, which you can get from a promotional event. But right now, we're going into this match at the moment. Soldier gets taken down there by the Anna played by Kuruk1. And Kurukshetra looking really good. There is the nano boost onto Death Striker here, and he could make some use of it. But nobody, only the Soldier is very close to his ultimate, but he's very far away from the team. And the only person who can at least benefit from this nano boost would be the Reaper or the Roadhog. And
I think they just need to send the Roadhog and push everyone off. But the backstab comes in from Rex. Soldier uses his tactical visor, but it is wasted.
I mean, he didn't use it. He didn't use it really properly. He just went. He was so far back. He had to use it, aggressively. And player 6, he's going to get the pickup onto Rex there, while Slayer will finish off.
It seems like Kurukshetra are pretty comfortable right now. The Death Blossom comes in, and that is a beautiful triple kill there by Slayer.
Beyblade strat coming out from the side of Kurukshetra as they take down three heroes on the side of players. And they're going to push this payload with ease here. I mean, they're looking really good at the moment.
Yep, Kurukshetra firmly in control. We spoke about how while players did do well, Kurukshetra went head to head with the champions, and that would probably put them in a stronger position.
Yep, and I mean, they are.
It really looks like that players are struggling with this aggression coming out from Kurukshetra. 4 ultimates on their side.
Yeah.
Players do have 4 to counter them, but Kurukshetra, I think they've been making better use of it so far in this matchup.
Yep. The problem I see here is they only got 1 defense ultimate and they have to use it very carefully here. They could bait it out with this Genji Dragon Blade, and Genji, he's going to spot out the Soldier and take him out immediately. And now here comes that self-destruct coming in from players 5 here, but that Dragon Blade is going to pop out, is going to find the Anna first, and now looks like Lucio is the second man to take fall, and D.Va in a bad spot as she's the only one close to the payload, and she's going to take she's going to make a run for it, while Slayer takes down the Rotor, and Kurukshetra, they're going to be able to push this payload with ease.
Yep, there's still the Earth Shatter available on the Reinhardt. The Bastion's probably going to chew himself down, and Lucio going up close and personal with the Genji, but gets back into into spawn, but Roadhog. Rex getting too close for comfort there. Kuruk does find the Earth Shatter and double kill there. Kuruk with the third, Reinhardt with the third kill. Beautiful stuff there by the Reinhardt. Can he make it 4? This is POTG material, but no, doesn't find the 4th, but still great stuff there. The payload 3 meters away. He is there alone, just holding the side. Backup is on the way.
Oh, but he is dangerously low. He has to get back, and he is going to go.
He was just ready to do anything to get out of there.
It looked like as if, he kind of smacked himself to his own death. But, he was taken down there, and he also had the Anna's biotic grenade debuff. But the Anna is from the side of Kurukshetra, 70% on her ultimate charge, and Slayer also has his Death Blossom ready. So they're gonna have to wait for her to build the ulti charges up so he can go in around and then pop up his Beyblade Death Blossom and take a lot of kills there, like how he did in that second point. I mean, that is
Genji also does have Dragon Blade.
I mean, that is gonna make or break.
Winston has jumped in, trying to clear a path. Death Blossom is gonna come out any minute. He's gonna find the 1-1-2. That's a triple kill there, ladies and gentlemen. Make that quad kill from that play. Beautiful stuff coming out from Kurukshetra, completely shutting down players here. And Rex again with that beautiful play on his Genji, finding the Reaper and clearing the site. That
Yep.
is great stuff from Kurukshetra, easily taking map 1 in this best of 3, ladies and gentlemen. The loser of this best of 3 is going home. Players Chennai have a mountain to climb right now. Kurukshetra in an amazing position.
Yep, their offense there was really good. It was brilliant. I mean, it kind of reminded me of their earlier match in round 1 against LXG Bangalore. I mean, full on, just no stopping there.
Yep.
There was not. They only had one stop, and that was towards the third point. But apart from that, they just went ham. Slayer, especially with 2 quick Death Blossoms, gaining a lot of kills there. 5 Death Blossom kills, if I'm not mistaken. And now we're going to see a switch in the sides.
Yeah, I really, I'm curious to see what players do, because their defensive side was woeful to say the least. They really couldn't hold off Kurukshetra for more than 20 seconds at each checkpoint, and it's not going to be too hard for Kurukshetra.
Yep. And right now, Kurukshetra, their lineup is going to have a small change here. We're going to see the Zenyatta coming out of them. May is going to be played by Kuruk for. Reinhardt's going to be in the play as well. Rex is going to be playing the Zarya instead of the other tank, instead of the Winston that he plays. Slayer is going to be on his Reaper, and they're going to have a Lucio as well. Meanwhile, in the side of players, we're going to see DJ Destiny on this Zarya. We're going to have a Reinhardt to support her. 50 below will be playing that Lucio.
Switched around.
They will probably just switch to taking the first one. Yeah, the first one that was the closest. So right now, the match has begun, and players quickly going in for the point. And Kurukshetra, they're not defending high ground. They want to go in for a low ground defense here.
Vast difference from how players had gone about their defense.
But I mean, this is very risky for Kurukshetra, because if they get taken down here, they could be in a lot of trouble. And there you have it. Reinhardt Shield will take the fall there, as he is trying his best to contest this payload, but it's not working out for them. The May very low is going to get taken out immediately.
That's a double kill there for players. Kurukshetra in a bit of trouble. Great stuff coming out from players, coming on the back foot. That's another. The Reinhardt is down, clearing up the side. Zarya on her own. She's going to take the fall as well. And that is a team wipe there, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
Kurukshetra, they had no business to try and play it very aggressively. I mean, they took it really lightly there. They were a bit complacent. They should have just held their high ground, and they would have probably been able to make the defense. They shouldn't have just done that.
Yeah, Farah trying a bit to hold them off aggressively at the canyon there, but she does take the fall. Reinhardt's gone up close and personal to make sure they don't get the push. They're getting backstab from all sides. Zenyatta's also sneaking in to find behind boards, but this is the Earth Shatter is available. But if timed well, this can change the game right now. And beautiful, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, the payload
the charge
will not let him go.
I mean, they'd still find all the kills there, but that was funny to watch. Beautiful Earth Shatter coming out.
That was 4 men down in the side of Kurukshetra. As players, they get this first point without any problem there, and they're going to keep pushing on. And players fight. He's going to be the man leading the charge here as the Reinhardt. There is also the primary rage available on the Winston. He could just go jump in and deal up. I mean, he can just jump in and cause a lot of distraction, but he'll have to be careful of the enemy Kurukshetra, who has his Earth Shatter available.
Yep, players completely surprising us, I'll be honest, with this push. I didn't expect them to get this far. Farah jumps up, trying to land some rockets, doing a bit of damage, causing a bit of chaos. She does. Players is Farah, does have her Rocket Barrage available. It's all about timing right now. Pushes the Reinhardt out of the way, making space for her payload and teammates. I mean, a perfect Rocket Barrage right now could seal the deal, at least for this checkpoint.
I think she is waiting for that, and the Graviton Surge comes in. She's not using the Rocket Barrage just yet. She just wants to deal.
No, that wasn't her Graviton Surge, so she didn't want to waste that.
Yeah, no, she didn't want to waste her Rocket Barrage just yet. As Kurukshetra, they're just going ham here against the side of players, leaving only 2 people near this payload. Players 3, the Vara and the Winston. And Winston, he's going to go back, as now players, they'll have to regroup.
Yep. So they're just, I think, waiting for DJ Destiny's Graviton Surge to get ready. That's why they haven't used up the Farah Rocket Barrage. So she's going to come back. They're going to wait for that. Anna does have the Nano Boost available. I think they're going to Nano Boost onto either Winston or Reinhardt.
Winston would be a very good choice there when he's very low and he pops up his primary rage, because then he'll be dealing a lot.
Alright, there we go. Winston's gone in aggressive against the Zenyatta, trying to take out the support first. He's swinging. He cannot find him.
Oh, but meanwhile, Farah, she is also dealing her side of the damage.
Go Rocket Barrage now. Go Rocket Barrage now. Beautiful. Into the Graviton Surge. And that is a quad kill, ladies and gentlemen.
Make that a penta kill.
Players.
And Slayer will also very low on health.
Smoke. Slayers is gonna fall. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a team kill.
Yeah, team kill for the side of players as they get this payload moving in. There's only one defensive ultimate in the side of Kurukshetra, and that is the Transcendence.
Perfectly.
I mean, they didn't even have to expend on the nano boost there, and they also have the Earth Shatter online in this Winston. I mean, in this Reinhardt. Reinhardt could just go.
I think he should just charge, turn around, and Earth Shatter.
Yeah, but he should remove that.
Oh, the blocks the Earth Shatter there. Now his own Earth Shatter comes up, finds the whole team. Ladies and gentlemen, players playing this to perfection. Everything going their way. Transcendence comes out, blocks all those swings from the Reinhardt. Nano Boost needs to come out right now to give her team the edge. Anna's waiting a bit too long. Everything is going to hell.
Yeah, I mean, right now Slayer is the man dealing the most of the damage with his shotgun shells as he goes and takes down the Winston there. But players, they're going to have to back off right now. They don't want to take this fight. I mean, they had the momentum, but it will not go in their favor as Rex gets a double
the
kill.
Earth Shatter. Everything was going their way, but they just couldn't clear up. I mean, the entire team was down.
I mean, they needed that Anna's nano boost. That was the most crucial thing, because that Earth Shatter with the nano boost, could have just gone in. I mean, the Rhino could have just gone in swinging and just killed most of them. At least 4. I mean, he didn't stun the entire team. He would have killed the 2 supports easily and the enemy Reinhardt. And now players, they're going to go in for another push. They have 30 seconds left on the clock.
Got the nano boost as well.
Yeah, they got the nano boost as well, and they've got 3 ultimates to work with. But the side of Kurukshetra, they've got the Graviton Surge as well as that Made Blizzard, so that could actually change things. They could go in for that wombo combo move and prevent players from getting this point. And now here you go, the defensive ultimate has been used. Graviton Surge has been expended by Rex here. Rex dealing a lot of damage to this DJ Destiny, but DJ Destiny will survive, but the Made Blizzard will follow up and they will start falling one by one. Farah, however, has a Rocket Barrage. He will unleash it upon them, and as Justice rains from above, deals a plenty amount of damage and takes down everybody in the side of Kurukshetra. But Kurukshetra are still, they're not going down without a fight just yet, as Rex is alive at this point, which is 70 HP.
They don't walk off the payload. We've seen that happen a lot.
We have seen that happen
in Season
a lot.
1.
Exactly. And May is the only one at this point here. The Earth Shatter is online, this Reinhardt, and they're going to keep pushing this point here. And if they get into the second point, they will get that extra 1.5 minutes here, and that is going to be that's going to help them. Kurukshetra, they know that they've lost this fight and they're going to try and contest it for the second point.
No, actually, they're going for this one. Reinhardt's jumped in. They do have the Earth Shatter on the players. Slayer with the Death Blossom. He's going to try and change the course of this fight from behind. This is make or break for them.
Yep, and there you have it. They've taken the next point, and Kurukshetra, they're going to regroup and try and make a play here. Slayer, he does have that Death Blossom online, but there is no Anna to support him for a Beyblade combo, and he's gonna be he's gonna be playing it really safe for now. He wants to try and go around them. I mean, May, she is very close to her ultimate. Once she gets the ultimate and freezes 5 people there, the Slayer can just go in and just pop his Death Blossom and kill everybody on site.
It's all about timing and combination here. Both teams pushing slightly behind the Reinhardts.
Oh, but there is a Graviton Surge coming out of DJ Destiny here.
Transcendence will save them.
Yeah, the Transcendence will save them.
With an Earth Shatter, does find 3 people. Ladies and gentlemen, can players make anything of it? The Zenyatta in a fist fight with the Reinhardt takes the fall.
Yep.
The Death Blossom from Slayer doesn't really do much, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it doesn't do much, but they are able to chase players away from this payload. And here you go, May is gonna use her ulti, and her Blizzard, in fact, but the Rocket Barrage from Farah is gonna take down 3 heroes in the side of Kurukshetra.
Going ham today.
Yeah, but here comes the counter Graviton Surge from the side of Kurukshetra, but it's very early. There's no one there to do any follow-up damage, and that is gonna cost them.
Off the payload.
Yeah, but it's not gonna do much as players. Wait, okay, players, they actually managed to capture that point with just 4 seconds left. That was very, very close. That was actually a good play coming up from the Reinhardt to use that Earth Shatter and prevent anybody from contesting that payload. I mean, that's something that was much needed from them.
Yep, wow, they've got a minute on the clock to work this third and deciding round. Let's see how that happens.
Yep, as we're moving on into overtime here. I mean, both sides have been, the side of players have been given a minute extra, as they are going to be on this attacking side yet again. And they're going to go in with the 3 tank strat this time. They will change their DPS, however. Oh, they're going to go stick to the Farah for now. The side of Kurukshetra, they're going to stick with their standard 2-2-2 setup here. The May and the Reaper will be playing the DPS role, while Zenyatta and Lucio will be on that healer. I mean, I feel that, Kurukshetra, yeah, right now they're going to switch to high ground, which is actually a very good move. Last time they played.
Yeah, last time they were playing a bit aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe the Reinhardt from Kurukshetra should go to the high ground or top of the gas station.
That golden hammer?
Yeah,
or is that just the skin?
It's the skin. It's the skin. Don't worry, it's not the golden hammer, because if it was, everything would be shining gold. And Rex will switch to the Genji, in fact, and they're going to be running just one tank in this, as it looks like they might use May as a secondary tank in this one. I mean, she can block it off with the ice wall and stop them from pushing any further. But players, their goal right now is to try and get 1 point at least.
Yep, that's the thing. They cannot get held up for whatever reason with only 40 seconds.
They can't lose
on
any.
the clock.
They can't lose any team fight at the moment.
Yeah,
and as the
if they
payload is
do, that
pushing,
means they're not going to get the checkpoint at all. Means it's all about distance right now, and Kurukshetra in an extremely strong position with 3 minutes in the bank to counter whatever distance players manage to put on the scoreboard.
Exactly.
Going aggressive here, trying to stop players from pushing as a unit, because every second is precious right now. Genji going in, taking the fight against Ana. Lucio decides to fall back. Reinhardt still on the payload, trying to hold off whatever little damage he can. They're contesting the payload. It's moving slowly, inch by inch. Nobody near an ultimate just yet, because the first ultimate could be a game changer. Unfortunately, we are into overtime now. Players cannot let up.
But the Dragon Blade is online,
Rex.
and he's
got no HP.
Yeah, Rex, he's not going to pull out the Dragon Blade just yet. He's going to need some kind of support at this point, because if without it, he's going to take the fall. Nobody in the side of players, they don't have any health to work. I mean, they don't have any ultimates except for the Ana's Nana boost, and she's going to take the fall there, as Rex is going to come in with the Dragon Blade and cause lots of havoc as he takes down 2 members. Actually, make that 3 eliminations for him, as Slayer and Zenyatta. Yeah, he could get a possible 4th here, but Ana is just playing
just needs
around.
to find one rocket onto him.
Yeah. And Winston, he does have his primary range, but he has to be careful not to stray too far from the
payload.
Exactly.
Yeah, we've seen that go hard.
And the Beyblade coming in from Slayer is going to drop him down really low, and Slayer is going to get a double kill, and that is going to be the round in favor of Kurukshetra. I mean, players, they would not able to capture a single point, but they were able to cover some distance. Now the real challenge for players, they'll have to defend it for close to 3 minutes.
Yep.
3 minutes, and they have to defend it till the 55th meter, and that is not an easy task.
Given how that first defensive side went, players are definitely going to want to change something, because that strategy is definitely not going to work, and we'll see them lose the first map in this best of 3. So they're not going to want to put themselves on the back foot this early on. They've come this far. They did extremely well, fought till the end to get their offensive final checkpoint, but now they came up a little short in overtime.
But we're going to see a small change in their lineup. Instead of going for the 3 tanks, they're going to go in with just 2 tanks for now. They've got the Reinhardt and the Winston, and DJ Destiny is going to switch from the Zarya to the Genji here, and he's going to be supported there by the Farah. The support duo is going to be none other than Lucio and Ana, the disco jockey himself, and the Overwatch veteran. I mean, enough of lore facts coming in and out. Let's get to this match, as 10 seconds left to decide whether players will be able to hold this off, or if Kurukshetra might.
I think Kurukshetra are going to take this one, because 3 minutes is a lot to push the 50 meters.
That's true, but I like how players, they're going in straight. I mean, they're not going in for the high ground, defense here, because they know it's pretty close.
Rex finds the early kill onto DJ Destiny. That is a great start for Kurukshetra, but he's losing a lot of HP. Does get taken down. Slayer's also down to half HP. Managed to recover thanks to Ana. And players in a great position right now. Do lose the one person, Farah. That's a lot of damage down for them, and extreme aggression coming out from Kurukshetra. They are pretty much there. 10 meters more to go, ladies and gentlemen. You can see that big yellow box. That's all they need to cover.
And Slayer Slayer's not giving them any space. He's just going in ham. But the 4th zap there, it could stop, but Slayer is gonna finish him off. And right now he's just being on point here with his Reaper play, as and that is gonna be the game. But the side of players, they are not giving up just yet. DJ Destiny really low. He has to contest.
Get back on the side, and no, not soon enough. But there was nothing he could do. 6v1. That DJ Destiny's Genji was always going down. And ladies and gentlemen, that is finally map 1 to Kurukshetra in this best of 3 lower bracket encounter in Group A. The winner gets to stay in the competition while the loser goes home. PlayerZ Chennai have it all to do, making life difficult for themselves. They tried on their offensive side, but they really need to work on defense. Luckily, the second map is Assault and not Escort, just holding a point, not pushing anything. So maybe they can do something better. Play the game. Primal Rage into a Graviton Surge with Farah's Rocket Barrage to wipe out the whole team. That was actually great play from players. So they've got their offensive side pretty sorted out. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done on defense.
Yeah. And I mean, of course, the side of players, I mean, moving on to the next Assault map, they have to be really careful. Because Assault is all about the assault, I mean, the attack and the defensive side. So,
alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back after this short break for map 2. Don't go anywhere. Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back as we're gearing up for map 2, Volskaya Industries, the assault map. Kurukshetra in a great position to advance into the next final qualifying match, while PlayerZ Chennai on the verge of elimination here in this best of 3 map. Route 66 went Kurukshetra's way despite being a PlayerZ Chennai pick, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, I mean, PlayerZ Chennai, they actually did really well. Unfortunately, the last point, couple of mistakes were made, especially that Anna should have used a nano boost early on, and it just didn't work out well in their favor. So they paid the price for that. But we're moving on to the second map, Volskaya Industries, and this is an assault map. So this, I mean, we saw how players be. Their offense was really good, but the defense, it does need a little tweaking. Of course, some of the heroes they used were not were not perfect, but they could change it a little bit.
Yep, ladies and players definitely have half the game down. They just need to work in the other half, and unfortunately you can't have one without the other because you're going to suffer a lot in Overwatch.
Yep, but we did see players, they played against Havoc Nation in this very exact map, and they played it. I mean, they played it really well. They actually shut down Havoc Nation, especially during overtime. I mean, the tiebreaker in Ilios. So if players, they might, I think their main goal right now is to try and win this map instead of taking it to a tiebreaker, because in a control point map, it is even more riskier for them to challenge Kurukshetra, a more experienced team in Overwatch. In
Rex managed to kill himself.
Yep, I mean, I'm not sure what the hell happened there. It probably, and even Slayer managed to kill himself. I mean, what is happening? No,
I think they're just shooting each other.
Yeah, probably.
They're just shooting themselves outside the spawn.
Well, I'm not sure why though. I mean, it looks like, they're right now. I mean, this kind of attitude, it could be a bit of fun, but they could also be, taking this pretty lightly after seeing players' performance. But they shouldn't underestimate them in this map in particular, because if you had seen what happened last week, they were pretty boss. Like in this map, players 5 or 3. Whoever played the DPS, the Reaper,
spraying out those sprays. What is happening with both teams? They're just having a good time.
Right now,
that's what at the core. That's also what GeForce Cup is about. A lot of people from all over the country coming together at NVIDIA Certified cafes to enjoy Overwatch, and we are off. We've got a Genji, we've got Anna, Winston, Reinhardt, Reaper, Lucio. Genji goes in aggressive against Mei. He gets frozen. She needs to find the headshot, and she does beautiful timing there by PlayerZ.
Yeah, she did try to wall him off completely there and push him away, but failed. But she played a bit aggressive.
That could have gone horribly wrong for either of them.
Yeah, it could have.
But Mei lucky to come out on top there. Players with a bit of advantage, keeping Genji's backstab out of play. Reinhardt trying to do some damage, making a wall for his teammates to hold off that Kurukshetra push.
Yep. And this is the choke point that, right now players will have to hold there. But Rex already in the point. He is going to go aggressive, but going to back off for now because, he took a bit of damage there and he's going to go in for round 2. And right now he's in the midst of a lot of chaos there, but he knows what he's doing as he's about to deal some damage. And Death Striker will take the fall there as DJ Destiny. He has got 36 charge in that Zarya's cannon beam. And now the fight has shifted to the point here as Slayer and Rex are going to be, looking for
I'm not sure whether they're ignoring DJ Destiny because they don't want to give him charges or they just don't know he's there.
Probably.
Chat available on PlayerZ 5, but he gets taken down. Anna with the kill. Kuruk2's Reinhardt and Rex find Farah and Zarya as well, holding off this, defense storm players.
Yeah, so right now there is the Earth Shatter available onto the Reinhardt from Kurukshetra as they're going to go quickly. They're going quickly towards this point because they know there's nobody in the side of players would have their ultimates up and running. Rex also has his Dragon Blade to work with, and with that Earth Shatter he could combo in and pretty much kill the entire team.
Jumping in behind the Reinhardt, doing a lot of damage, and players not really realizing what's happening. Rex's Dragon Blade combined with this Earth Shatter. Anna's also got the Nano Boost. This is going to be one epic fight in just a few seconds. All hell is about to break loose. The charge comes in, and that is a kill. Dragon Blade. What the hell? That was a quad kill right there.
Make that
penta kill, and just one person left, and that's a team wipe.
That's a team kill, and Kurukshetra, they're going to capture this point really fast here. You can see Rex just not letting them come towards this point. And looks like that is gonna be a fast push. Oh, but PlayerZ 5 there with that Earth Shatter is gonna take them out. And Rex, he is not gonna let them any close to this point. And players, it looks like they're gonna lose this. They're trying their best to contest this point. Farah does have the Rocket Barrage available. And right now, the Lucio does have his ultimate, the Sound Barrier. He will pop it, prevent them from fighting at the point. Farah is just very close, but this is very, very close here.
Oh, Mei died just too soon. All she had to do was pop her Blizzard, go into her Icicle, and
looks like
wait for Farah. But
there wasn't enough time, unfortunately. Yeah. She did use her ice block a little sooner, and she paid the price. And that is gonna be a quick.
And with 5 minutes in the bank, holy smokes!
Wow, Kurukshetra just showing not just players but the entire teams taking part in the GeForce Cup that they mean business.
Kurukshetra's just completely shutting them down. Giving a big shout out to why they deserve to be here and progress to the playoffs. Unfortunately, this isn't a direct qualification match. It is an elimination match. The loser goes out while the winner goes ahead and still has one more match before they make it to the playoffs. The winner of this match will face the loser of our next match, the upper brackets qualifier between LXG and Havoc Nation. That is coming up after this at 8:30 p.m. and we're going to be bringing you all the action. I'm Captain Arya, and alongside me, RatZ, as always, for this exciting matchup.
Yeah, and right now the side of players, they're gonna go in with the Ana and Zen. No Lucio in their composition for now. Soldier is gonna be picked up, and Soldier, he is currently a meta hero, dubbed as the Killing Machine 76, or the old man serial killer. I did see that in one of the forums, in the Battle.net forums. And whereas in the side of Kurukshetra, they're going to stick to their normal lineups. RatZ is going to be playing that Zarya, while Kuruk4 is going to be playing the Mei here. Just a small switcheroo from their usual composition. As looks like Kurukshetra very, very comfortable to take this game home.
Yeah, players have, but the thing is, they've been good on their offense. We always knew their defense was weak, and it's not that much of a surprise that Kurukshetra completely went through them like a hot knife through butter. But players have proven to be pretty formidable attackers themselves. Let's see how they do here. Both Reinhardts losing whatever little shield they had.
Wait, is that the Mei ice wall from the side of
Kuruk?
Yeah, Kuruk. Yeah,
he went just to protect his own Reinhardt.
Yeah, Reinhardt's shield is dropping down very low, really fast. But players, they could try something. They are going to go charging in aggressively.
I don't think
there.
he finds a pin onto anybody. Rex does find the kill on DJ Destiny. That is a triple kill. Zenyatta and Reaper also chipping in. 50 belows. Soldier finds Zarya, while Reinhardt takes down the Winston.
Yep, and Kurukshetra, they're going to come on top of this fight here, taking down 4 heroes in the side of players.
Yeah, I think Farah's just going to wait back there, but no, she gets found out. She has no idea from where.
Farah right there, she should.
From behind.
Honestly, in my opinion, Farah should just jump down in that well, reset herself so that she can regroup with her, with her teammates fast now. Because she died a little late after they respawned, she's gonna have to wait for a bit before she can regroup.
You also don't want to avoid dying at all costs, because every time you die, you lose time to charge your ult.
No, exactly, no.
That's a great double kill coming out from players. They've got the momentum on their side. Kurukshetra falling apart. That is more people falling. Lucio final kill on 50 below the Soldier, but that is all that they're going to get right now.
Yep.
And players firmly in control of the side. Primal Rage is available on player's side, but right now is not the time he needs it. He's just going in. Oh, the Primal Rage comes out. That's a triple kill.
Yeah, but he's just going to knock them all back, and that he's going to get some, he's going to get the point for his team, and he's also going to go prevent them from coming in any further. They do have 2 ultimates available, the Reinhardt's Earthshatter as well as the Zenyatta's Transcendence, against the same, the same ultimates from Kurukshetra.
Yeah, but I think that was a bit of a waste of the Primal Rage. They really didn't need it. They had those that had triple kill.
Yeah, they could have saved it, but right now what I'm worried about is RatZ. He's got that Graviton Surge. He could actually make use of it and prevent them from pushing further into the side. Mei's ice wall, beautiful there, isolating them, but Winston is coming right into the fight, and he's not going to let this Reinhardt go away easily. And now here comes that charge coming in from Deathstrike. He did have the nano boost, but it will not connect, and here comes the Rocket Barrage coming in. Will not deal any form of damage there, as Zenyatta's Transcendence is there to cancel it out completely. And now the side of players are doing the same as what Kuruk did in the first round, but Kuruk are just defending it with perfection as they take out everybody and push them completely back. The side of players, they will have to regroup immediately and try to go in for another assault.
Yep, we've got 5 minutes still left on the clock, so they do have that time. But
Slayer also has that Death Blossom there, and coupled with that Maze Blizzard, they could just go ham here, and he could just pop in and get like POTG easily. He can just steal it from Rex. With ease. He can just it's like a stealer. It's pretty much like a Sombra hack intro. But players right now, they're going to be moving aggressively towards this side. That Striker still has that Earthshatter available. His shield will go down, however, as he will need some support from his teammates. Is he planning on charging in? Not sure, as Winston from the backline is going to be zapping the entirety of Kurukshetra.
That's great stuff, denying them that double-sided push, but it is going to be coming right now.
And there you, I mean, Winston, he's just playing it really well. The Earthshatter will come out and they are going to do a lot of damage. But Slayer, he does have that Death Blossom. He's going to pop it out. Gets one, gets two, gets three. Will he be able to make it a fourth as he takes out this Farah? But no, he's not going to contest. He's not going to fight that Farah just yet as he backs away. Farah does have the Rocket Barrage, but is going to be playing it safe for now. Going to get caught out by this May. Oh, but that jump there.
She was in no man's land with that jump.
She just got taken down. But Slayer, man, that was just brilliant. He just came in from the side. They didn't even know where he was. He came in like a ghost. He came in like Grim Reaper, the Grim Reaper, Death himself, and he just took 3 lives for his own.
Yep, if he hadn't done that, that was definitely the sight gone. Graviton Surge once again available on Rex. They've also got the sound barrier to work with. Players on the other hand have Rocket Barrage, Transcendence and a Nano Boost. They're going to be waiting for that Primal Rage. Soldiers also got Tactical Visor. So that's 5 ultimates to work with.
I mean, they have to combo this right here. And
May's dangerously close to a Blizzard combined with the Earthshatter. This is looking like it is going to be...
Not to forget the Graviton Surge. Here comes the Nano Boost. The Primal Rage is online, but here comes the defensive ultimate. Primal Rage is not being expended just yet here, but the Graviton Surge will be used, and everybody in the side of players are getting picked off one by one. And right now, players, he's going to use the Primal Rage and he's going to run away.
What?
I mean, that is not what you want to do. He should use the Primal Rage as soon as he got that Nano Boost. Looks like a bit of miscommunication there coming out from the side.
Yeah, I think he's going to switch back.
Yeah,
he's trying to switch out.
Yeah, and he's going to take that Roadhog for now. I mean, he should at least, use that Primal Rage, taking the fight there when he got the Nano Boost.
No, I think he used it to quickly get back to change his hero.
Yeah, I mean, that is the wrong way to use it. Folks at home, that's not how you use the Primal Rage. When you get the Anna's Nano Boost, you pop your Primal Rage and start going ham.
That could have been a game changer for them, just knocking everybody out, giving his team a bit of an advantage going into that team fight. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock. They've still got 1 point to capture.
Yeah, and players B, they might be able to capture it with, they could capture it very barely there, but they'll have to be really careful. Roadhog from the back, from the flanks here, trying to get a pick off, but he will not be able to do so. No ultimates on either side, as players, they'll have to make a move fast here, otherwise they will be in a world of hurt and they could potentially lose this game and be eliminated from the GeForce Cup.
Yep, no ultimates on either side. Players are really going to be wondering what they want to do. Why is he hitting that? You're just giving May no block points. Why? But Death Striker, he's not got much of a shield left. The charge comes in, pushes 3 people back. Farah on the back lines takes down Zenyatta. Slayer finds it.
But Slayer does have the Death Blossom. He could use it and prevent them from getting any closer to the point, as there's only 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. Players, they'll have to regroup fast and they'll have to do it right now. They do have an ultimate to use on the soldier, but it won't be the case.
They need to pull out something amazing for that, just that one ultimate swing it for them. But they've got the Transcendence, Nano Boost and Rocket Barrage just around the corner. So, but that also means Kurukshetra are going to be just as prepared. Graviton Surge, Blizzard, Earthshatter, Sound Barrier and Death Blossom waiting for them in the site. This is going to be a world of hurt. Death Striker finds, Death Striker put in the grave by Slayer, and Slayer's just single-handedly dismantling this push. He's not letting Kurukshetra, players get any closer to the site.
Yeah, 35 seconds left. Slayer playing it really safe. I mean, he's not even showing himself here. He's just, going it very passive. And Rex, he does have the Graviton Surge. Roadhog misses that hook, and now this is the time to go. And here comes the Earthshatter, and the May Blizzard will also be expended here. We can expect Slayer coming in any moment now as he pops in that Death Blossom, gets a double kill. And Reinhardt, I don't know how he managed to kill himself.
He charged
there.
Off the map.
He probably did, but here comes Farah there, and she gets taken down, and that is gonna be the team fight for Kurukshetra as well as the match.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, Kurukshetra are the first team that they haven't qualified. This is the lower bracket. Kurukshetra live to fight another day.
Yeah, they live to fight another day, but again, next week they will be facing off in an elimination match. They'll be facing off against the loser of our next match between Havoc Nation and LXG Bangalore Ace. So, right now, Kurukshetra, they've survived. They survived Group A for now, but they'll have to be careful for
Yeah,
round
because
two.
now they're going to be facing either Havoc Nation or LXG Bangalore. One of those teams has already beaten them before, and the other is the champion. So whichever matchup they end up against going into next week's qualifier is not going to be easy. Great play there coming out from Rex, completely wrecking players on his own as Kurukshetra live to fight another day. PlayerZ, ladies and gentlemen, will be leaving the tournament and are eliminated from GeForce Cup Season 2. But, if you're in Chennai go and you hang around PlayerZ Gaming Cafe a lot, you can still go there and play Overwatch anytime you want. The cafe does have accounts for gamers to access. And of course, we've got PlayerZ in action later this week.
Yep. Players A, I think they are in the upper bracket and they'll be playing up against ARG Bangalore. I mean, that is a match I'm looking forward to. Unfortunately for Players B, these guys, I mean, they tried their best, but unfortunately their best wasn't enough. They did give one of the most exciting matches in the entirety of the GeForce Cup Overwatch Season 2, at least for me personally, as I enjoyed their round 1 match. But, I mean, unfortunately it had to end this way. But props to you guys for doing your best.
Yep.
And
PlayerZ, they definitely did well. They have a lot to look back on and feel good about. Kurukshetra, great work. They're still in the tournament. And now we're going to be back with the second match of the day, ladies and gentlemen. The upper bracket qualifier, the one we've been waiting for. Havoc Nation from Pune taking on LXG Bangalore, the four champions from Season 1. That match is coming to you right here on NVIDIA India's YouTube channel at 8:30 p.m. Make sure you tune back in, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you in a little while.